I'm going to do a bit of a walkthrough on how I do dogs. This isn't me coming on the forum saying look at me. I literally am on this forum standing on the shoulders of giants. There are some serious guys on here, serious skills. But I've been doing this 12 months now, and when I first started it was so difficult to learn different techniques and everything else. So I'm doing this just if anyone's struggling out there and they want to find another technique of doing it, then this will be the video for them. I hate talking on these, as you can tell. Anyway, so what I've got is a guy's asked me doing the Springer. He's got this Springer and it's quite a thick set dog. Springers are normally slightly thinner set, but this is quite a thick set dog. Now I have a standard pattern for a Springer, which I've basically done a profile of off a photograph, and then I've done the head view. So what we do with this is we mark centre lines along here, all the way round. That then will go onto there on the centre line like that, bring it up to the front, and that's your standard kind of Springer width. Now this is a thick set Springer, what I call an old tight Springer, not a fat Springer but quite a thick set dog, so it's quite a stocky looking dog, lovely looking dog actually. So it's going to be slightly bigger than a standard Springer. Now the side profile I will do the same, but I will draw this out around this edge here, give it a standard Springer, but then after I will put 1/8 of an inch onto that outline and give it another outline. So what we're doing is fattening the head up on the dog. I hope you understand that one. Crap at explaining. So that's going to be on there, and then we are going to outline that on there like that. So we'll draw an outline around that, then we're going to bring this line down to here and down to there, which will give us where we join onto the shaft. Okay, so next picture you see will be of this outline. Okay, hope that helps.
drama, the comedy.
What was the last new musical you really liked?
Oh, well, I don't go to the theater.
Do you really not?
No, I don't. If I'm not working, I don't see anybody else work. Changes just as our hair gets
There you go.
red.
As you can see, there's all bits in between, bits of beer and stuff like that. So what I've got is a flap wheel, and what I've done is put two flap wheels together. It just takes it off a little bit better. These are, I think, 120 grit. You can get them off Amazon. So just give it a bit of a buffing up in between, and that'll take all those beers off. Don't have to go mad. You don't want to remove what you've just carved in, but what you just want to do is clear it up. Missed a bit there. A bit of a blank spot where no fur is. There we go. And as you can see, it's not taking the fur texture down too much. The reason I put two wheels together, it seems to obviously makes the wheel last longer. Of course it lasts longer, it's two wheels, but it does seem to give it a little bit more rigidity to stop the wheel from kind of, these wheels have a tendency to shatter up and flare off everywhere. So this is why I put two together. We're getting there now. Nearly there. Gives it a bit of a, instead of having a sharp chiseled edge to the fur, it kind of rounds it off a bit as well, so it smoothens everything off to a degree. So there you go, that's the chiseling effect, which gives me my fur texture. I hope that helps you. Right, so we've done the fur texture now all around the dog using the chisel, and going to move now onto the nose. I've still got under the neck here to do, under the chin and down the throat, but we'll do that with the chisel in exactly the same way as we did the rest of the fur. Now the thing I always struggled with was the nose, not shaping the nose or anything like that. I mean, basically the shape of the nose, I mark a centre line down it. I then use this tool, go in there, do that, you know, and in there, you know. So I've then got two holes there. I will then use this bit, which will help me bring it out, and then I bring that around. The nose needs smoothing out still a little bit more. Put a centre line up there. You know, the dog always has a bit of a line going from the top of its lip, slightly, say 3/4 of the way up its nose. But dogs have a certain texture to the nose. They have like a, well, I don't know how to describe it, but a bit of a mottled, a dimpled effect. There you go, that's the word I want. Dimpled. Has a bit of a dimpled effect. Now the best way I found of doing this is by using one of these little stones. Okay, so what you're going to do, you're going to put this into your rotary, and you're just going to touch it on the top, all round. Just go mad with it, all round. And what you end up getting is a bit of a dimpled effect, which I'll show. I'll do this now. I've got to clean this nose up actually. Do this now, and then I'll show a picture of that straight after. Okay, I did say I was going to show a picture, but I think what I'll do is show you how we do the dimples, well, how I do the dimples on the nose, not how we do the dimples on the nose. Yet again, I mean, I can't stress enough, it's such a big-headed thing to do this, do a bloody online thing. But last time I did a bit of a step-by-step. Kev asked me to do one for him, and I didn't. I felt a bit embarrassed, you know. I mean, like I say, shoulders are giants on this for him. We've got Malk Spear, you know, you've got Mark Goff, Paul Dawn, all them big guys, you know, all them big names. I mean, just serious guys. But for us starting out, I think this is a great way of you know, just moving on a bit. I did birds and stuff like that at first, but I really struggled to do dogs. I just couldn't get my head around them. The first dogs that I did, they were awful. They ended up in the bin. Then I started getting a little bit more proud of them, you know, and then 3 months down the line, you kind of look at the dog that you were once proud of and you think, oh man, that's terrible, and it ends up going in the bin. So what I'm saying is, just practice. If you do one and it's going to turn out and it ain't brilliant, do another, and then do another after that, and another after that. It's just practice. I'm still not at the level of Malk Spear or Mark, or you know, Paul, or some of the other big names on there. Sorry, I'm forgetting you guys, not mentioning your names, but some serious guys out there carving. So anyway, so we're going to put the dimples on the nose. Okay, so got that little bit, got it in, and all we're going to be doing is just pressing it on the nose. We're not going to drill in holes, it's just making a dent on the nose, and it's literally, you just hit it anywhere. Okay, so tend to start in one spot and just work my way out from there. Okay, so what we're getting now, I don't know whether the camera will pick it up, is this indentation. But we'll keep doing that now all around the nose, all the way around. That's going to give us that kind of dimpled effect. All you want to do is slightly dent the top of the wood. You don't want going too far, otherwise you're going to have a dog that looks like it's got bloody leprosy or really bad acne. We're just denting that wood. What you don't want to do is not do it enough then. Because if you're painting it, the paint fills these dimples up. So you might as well not have done it. So you've got to go, not go too deep, but you've got to have a certain depth to it, just to allow that paint to fill it up, but still show this kind of dimpled effect. So now we're moving, we're a little bit further with that. I hope the camera's picking it up. I really do. Let's see if I can move this light across, help it a bit more, I don't know. Yeah, so we're getting, it's kind of dimpling up a bit now. So we keep doing that all the way around. As you can hear, I'm not forcing it, it's just touching the wood, just dimpling it enough. When I first did this, I thought, oh God, I made a bloody mistake here. But when it's painted, you get that effect. You do get that effect that dogs have on the noses. I really need a better camera stand. I've had to flip me rotary machine on its side and use the holder on it. But then again, I don't do many videos. In fact, this is my first, so I don't think I'll need any more. And I'm trying all this to do it and do the bloody dogs, and so you can see it in the video as well, which ain't making life easy. Okay, right. So now we've got this dimpled effect around the nose. You can kind of see, well, I hope you can see the depth that's there. And then what I'll do is, on the nose where it comes down, we'll do it down here as well. Just around the sides, leave that line in the middle. There we go. Right, let me spin that camera around so you can see this now properly. Ooh, spin the camera around now. That switched the video off, didn't know where the button was to spin the camera around. Anyway, so there is a dimpled effect on the nose. Like I say, I mean, it looks a bit like a bloody golf ball at the moment, but as that fills with paint, it starts becoming a more subtle effect. Okay, so we're nearly there now. I've just got to carve the fur texture down here like we did before with the chisel, and then it's ready then for painting. That's it. That's my dog done. Next step will be painting it up, and then get it out to the customer. Yes, the perils, yes, I know, but oh well, got to spill a bit of blood every now and again. Oh, I'll tell you what, just show you underneath the chin and the tools that I use there. Okay, so this little tool, get them everywhere, little diamond coated bit. I did these bits with that. Okay, down there and here, and down here and down here. I then used my little V chisel there and there, round here and round here, and then I used an inverted cone for in here, and then the rest of the neck, the fur there, was done with a V chisel, just going up. So that's it, dog's done. Thick set Springer Spaniel. The black around the eyes, just the millie put to set the eyes in, but you won't see that when it's painted. I mean, if you were going to stain it, you could do that a lot neater, but it's going to be painted, so it doesn't need to be uber neat. And that's my Springer Spaniel finished. You know, there's a lot of guys on this forum that are brilliant. You've got Kev Carvings, Ruddy, Paul Dunn, Matt Foster, Malk Spear, who's, well, you've seen his work, he's just a god with a chisel. There's lots of guys who are serious carvers. Get your work put up on there. If you've got questions, ask them, because like I say, I hadn't picked a chisel up until 12 months ago, and these guys have helped me out no end. I've asked them questions and things like that. Some people are secretive about the techniques, which is fair enough. They've had to work hard to learn them techniques. Other people though will give them up freely and help you along. So very good. Get your photos up. Hope you enjoy it, and I hope some of the things that are shown on here help the novices out. They aren't going to help out the Uber carvers. They already know all this anyway, and more again. But for you new guys starting out, similar to me, you know, you might pick something up that you use. Enjoy.